got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. I got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. It's time to get lit, it's time to get fit. Let's meal prep and get it in, get it in. Transformation freedom and they're the most heaven. Let's hit the gym and get fit, get fit.
Well, hello. It's Tina with Enriched by Tina. I'm waiting on some folk to come on in and come on over to the house. I see a couple of you out there. I can't see who you are. Make some comments. Let me know that you're in the house. You are here with Tina with Enriched by Tina. And we're coming here to give you we're going to give you some Tina's tips today. So let's do a recap. We talked about last week was let's just stop all this procrastination about making some changes. And I have been reading, and I started reading a book called Eat That Frog, it talks about procrastinating and stopping your procrastinating. So according to the book, Eat That Frog, our goal is to get a handle on those critical tasks that we're trying to complete. And then not just complete them, but we want to complete them effectively and be organized according to our schedule in our day. So when we think about making a change and making a decision to eat healthy, and we've been procrastinating about it, we want to figure out how we can organize that in a way that's the most effective for us. So when we make those major changes, it's very effective. So today I would discuss 4 ways that you can do this when you make a decision of an exercise discipline and have that determination. So when you think about managing your time, and when you make a decision, and then you're going to exercise some discipline and have some determination, I'm going to give you 4 ways to do that. So Mark Twain once said that if the first thing you do each morning is eat a live frog, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it might just be the worst thing that you've ever happened to you that day. So what does that mean? Eat that frog. We're going to talk about it. Because the frog is like the most difficult thing that you always procrastinate and don't want to do. So that's what that frog is. Because you're not going to literally eat a frog, but it's eating that most difficult thing. Because when you think about eating a live frog, you wouldn't. So that's why when you tackle that and you eat that frog first thing in the morning, I mean, the most difficult thing that you're trying to do, that's what it means. It's like a metaphor. So number 1, if you're going to make a decision, let me see who is. Hey, Mr. Blackman, can you put something in the chat? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So number 1, the one thing that you're going to do when you're making a decision about anything is, you ready for it? Manage your time thoroughly. So when you think about in reality what your frog is, which is the most important thing that you need to do, it's the biggest thing that you need to do, and the most thing that you're most likely to procrastinate. Like some of you all said in January, you were going to lose weight. You was going to make a decision to get healthy. And here we are in the 7th month, and you haven't done anything to do it. So that's that big hurdle. That big thing, like when they say you got a frog in your throat, when you hear people say that, That's that big thing that you got, that big task that you need to say, what am I going to do to take action for it? What is the most important habit of eating your frog before doing anything else? So we're talking about making the decision to get healthy and do some things to help benefit your life. So what's that biggest thing that's holding you back? What is that that's keeping you from being the healthy you that God had designed us to be? That's the thing that you have to task first. So for some of you, it may be your mindset. It may be you got to start rethinking and retraining, as people say, that stinking thinking that we have, those false, those negative images that we have of ourselves, those limited beliefs that we can't do it, that it's just too much. And hey, Derek, how you doing? And just remember, I've been there. I was 285 pounds. And now I'm at 200. So guess what? I had to make a decision and start doing some of those difficult things, which was, for me, changing my eating habits was difficult. Because when you're used to doing what you want to do and eat what you want to eat, and when you're younger and you develop these habits, that's not such a good habit, and you're getting used to eating what you want to eat, and it's easier. It's a fast life. You can go to fast food. You can pick it up. It's quick. It's on the go. And y'all know your girl is always on the go. So then it's always easier for me. It was easy for me to keep saying, I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. So that task for me, that big thing that I needed to focus on was the eating, the actual food themselves, because I was a drive-through chick. If the quicker I can do it and it was going to get me moving, I would do it. So listen, when you think about people who are successful, they have to adopt this habit of challenging and managing their time, because in a big CEO of a company, the top dog has to organize their day to make it successful. Because guess what? If anybody's up under them, and they got to manage the people up under them. And if you don't have yourself as the top dog of the CEO of your company, and you're the CEO of your life. So if you don't take control and start managing your time and doing a little bit at a time, and to get to that goal, which that means you have to sit down, you have to start thinking about, okay, what meals I'm going to eat. That takes time. And so instead of you going through the drive-through or going, popping something in the microwave, start strategically thinking about a meal plan and manage your time, or how you're going to make that decision to make good choices for your good eating habits. Now, the second thing that's going to help you get to your goal, y'all, and I'm the queen of this. Don't wait tomorrow to act. Don't wait until tomorrow to act. Because who said tomorrow is coming? Why put off something that you can do today for tomorrow? Because if you start making those goals, and you think about people who are very successful, that really, that has really, as we say, made it or have arrived, guess what? Those people manage and strategically do their time and plan their time very strategically, and they don't have time to sit around and watch YouTube videos and TikTok videos and strolling through social media and doing those things that that's not going to bring you any value. But we do spend a lot of our time waiting and wasting on some of those things. So start making a plan. So in order for you to just succeed and be successful in a particular area, you must launch directly into what you're working on at hand and apply some discipline and work steady. So if we're talking about lifestyle changes and healthy changes, then we have to start thinking about those things that we can do to make our eating habit be a part of our lifestyle. So then you start planning out. So then you think about it. Okay, I need to go to the grocery store. Well, instead of waiting to go to the grocery, I'm going to wait to go to the grocery store on Saturday. So you're going to sit around and have all the unhealthy snacks in your house. Today is Tuesday. So you got Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 4 more days that you're going to wait to go to the grocery store. When you can go to the grocery store today, sit down, map out a plan. But even before you go to the grocery store, map out your grocery store list of what, and then map it out according to the meals that you're going to make. So then when you go to the grocery store, you're making a strategic plan. You already got your meals planned out. You know what ingredients you're going to need. So then you can make that plan. And when you get home, you can prepare and make those meals. So then you can be able to do what? Have a healthy meal. So then you've made a plan. You took charge of your time, and you didn't wait to do something for tomorrow that you can do today. Because guess what? Tomorrow's coming and you got to start planning ahead. So when you start planning and start thinking like that, and y'all, I'm learning, because y'all know I like to do things my way. And I got some family members on here, and y'all can put it in the chat and say, am I telling the truth? I like to do it my way and how I want it, when I want it, and I want it now. But sometimes I don't think about the steps to make a plan to do that. So I'm learning, and I have people who are helping me learn to manage my time and stop putting stuff off, so I can make a better plan for me and continue to do this. Because y'all know, not only am I made a lifestyle change, I'm also building a business. So guess what? I have to manage my time now. My time is a little bit different than it was a year ago, because now coming up next month will be a year when I started thinking and planning and having a business. And guess what? I'm gonna be transparent. I should have took a little bit more time in this building in the beginning end, instead of just jumping out there. I'm gonna be honest. I that's who I am. I'm gonna be transparent about that. I needed a plan. So now I'm building the plan as I go. Because guess what? I didn't really plan in the beginning. But now and in the beginning, it was some rough starts and there's some itchy things. And as I'm learning, I'm learning that I need some little bit more things in place. So guess what? I can't keep procrastinating and saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll wait tomorrow, because tomorrow may not get here. And then when tomorrow get here, things that I could have already done, then stuff keep piling up. And as it pile up on you, that's when you get overwhelmed. And then when you get overwhelmed, you do what? You stop. You get frustrated. You're right. Yep, we all learning together. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, cuz. And so that takes me to my third point, which is, I'm sorry, I need to get me a little water here, which is build a positive addiction. You say, why am I build addiction? But there are some good addictions. I mean, there are a lot of bad addiction, but there's some good addiction too. So that means the feeling where you can get some clarity, some confidence, some competence, get those endorphins going, so it can make it more addictive. Y'all, I've been getting up earlier for the last 2 weeks, help out a client. And to be honest, I did these to help her, but guess what? It's really helping me. Now I done made this goal that I want to walk those 30 miles. And then I started a new challenge that started yesterday. That is the 30 hard, that you do 2 30-minute workouts. So that means now I'm increasing my workout from being that 1 30-minute. Now I'm doubling it. So now I have to plan my time and my day so I can get up. And guess what? When I get up in the morning, and those endorphins that we have in our bodies, that's what make us get addicted, that feel good. And then if you notice, if somebody ever got high, I know y'all say, oh Lord, here she go. Yeah, I've gotten high before, So when you get that ultimate high, most people who are on drugs, they want to get that high again when they took that first hit of that pipe, or snorted that first thing, or shot up. Now, I didn't do any of those things, but when you think about, they always looking for that high. And so when you get that ultimate high, those endorphins and things in your body, that's what make you crave it. So why not get a positive addiction. And I'm falling in love with this walking, y'all, in the morning and getting up. I feel better. My day has started better. I'm not scattered brain in the morning running around for stuff because I got enough time in the morning to then plan, to then I can go to work. I mean, I'm up like 2 hours before I'm supposed to be at work. So I get up, I exercise, and then I get ready for the day. And then I got time to sit and think about what I'm doing. And what am I doing? I'm developing a positive addiction of getting up early, start getting my exercise in. Then I can plan my day. Then my head, when I come in my office, my head is not all around, all over the place, because I've gotten my mental state in place by walking and getting up, changing my mood, which is one of the benefits of walking. It changes my mindset. Then I'm able to do some things and be more productive during the day. So why not start doing something to that effect? I'm sorry. I got to slow it down because y'all know I get super hyped because I'm excited. I want to get this information out there to you. Why not develop a healthy addiction to something? We're addicted to a lot of things. Some people are addicted to porn, they're addicted to cigarettes, soda, tobacco. Some people are addicted to sex. Some people are addicted to being around other people. Why not build a positive addiction? Because we know how to be addicted to some things that's not. And then my fourth and final things are how you can get your goals and manage your time and get to this success goal of eating. Don't try to do any shortcuts because it's only going to catch up with you. There's no limit to the behaviors or habits that you can learn or develop. So why not try to develop and do for the long haul? And even with losing weight, we have people who they have the surgery, and I'm not knocking it. That's a shortcut because that's a quick, easy fix. Then we have people who, and it's different routes they do. They get the sleeve, they get the band, or they go through the bypass. That's a quick way. Some people take meal replacements, and there's a whole program where they go out and buy. And that's easy. And trust me, I have several friends and they have dropped down very quickly because it was like no brainer, wasn't really any working it. And I'm not saying it's not effective, but I'm just wondering when you go back to eating a regular food, how that's going to look. Because when you lose it quickly, it has been proven you can pick it up quickly. And sometimes you bring some friends with them. You pick up more weight than you actually had in the beginning. But I'm like I said, I'm not knocking anybody's, whichever way they chose to lose weight. Some people had to do it for health reasons. And I understand that. That just wasn't my choice. I decided I wanted to do something that I could maintain and that I didn't have to keep spending any kind of money for. Yes, I did pay some money initially, and I didn't have to pay any more money. And I have access to so many resources. And that program was the next 56 days. It changed my life, y'all. And I'm not saying that there are not other good programs out there. I'm just saying for me and what worked for me in my journey. And I was looking for something that I can eat. I can go to the grocery store. I can pick it up because, sometimes times get hard, but you always got some money to buy a little grocery. It may not be steak and potatoes, or caviar, but you can get some groceries. And I wanted to be able to eat something that I could maintain, and that was going to be cost effective for me and my family. So that's why I chose the next 56 days. And literally it changed my life, changed my trajectory of being diagnosed as a pre-diabetic, and then now there are no signs. Y'all, I'm not making this stuff up. And I know you've all seen the pictures and the transformation that I've made. And I'm telling you, you can have that same transformation and same thing too. All I'm saying is you have to put in some work. So as I take this to a close, remember to make a decision to figure out, number one, how you're going to manage your time as it relates to whether you're losing weight or whether you're trying to build a business, whatever it is that you're trying to be successful in, how you going to manage your time? And number 2, don't wait until tomorrow to act on it. Do it today. Do a little bit at a time. And number 3, build a positive addiction. Build something that makes your adrenaline pumps. Because I know that I used to walk with the Black Girls Run, and a lot of those ladies did a lot of those races and a lot of those marathons till it became addictive. And that's a good positive addiction to have, that you want to get up in the morning, because these ladies were dedicated. They got up at 4:30 in the morning and they ran. Some of them ran 4 to 6 to 7 miles in the morning. That's a great positive addiction. So remember to make some kind of positive choice, some type of something that's going to help you get to your goal. And number 4, don't try to cut any corners. If you think about different things that thank you sis, when you think about when you cutting corners, even when you're cleaning a building or you building a house or building something, and you know how we always say, I'm not going to say what the word we usually say, but we jackleg it up, because I'm learning, certain words you just shouldn't say. So you know but those of you all know what I'm trying to say. When you just, you jack it up, you kind of, you rig it up. Y'all know where I'm going, trying to do some shortcuts to it. Then guess what? You end up having to spend more money after you then cut the corners. Go ahead on and spend the first investment, get it invested. Go ahead on and do it in the beginning. So then you don't have to worry about any long haul things, any other side effects that's going to trip you up and make you have to go already to get started back up. So this has been Tina with Enriched by Tina. And I'm glad you're tuning in. If you're catching the replay, say replay. If you're coming through and you're peeping through, put a comment. Don't come in my house and don't say nothing to me. Go over there, put a comment. Say something. Say if it's resonate. If you can, if it's helping you. Thank you, because yes, this is I'm trying to do a positive journey. I'm trying to help people get to wherever it is they're trying to go. Because when you do this and you make a good, healthy lifestyle and make a choice and make a decision to do what's right, it will help you out in the long run. So that's all I'm trying to do, is help you one meal at a time and to help you get fit, which is freedom in your mind. That's your F. I for your internal healing, and T for your transformation. This has been Tina with Enriched by Tina. I'm going to give you some little music on your way out the door. I hope you have found this to add some value into you. And tune in with me on Friday as we do Fitness Friday. And we're talking about the 3rd benefit of walking. Thank you and be blessed.
Now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside.